Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Van Beek and I'm working on a project for the COVID-19 hackathon. This was really a one-day sprint. I actually found out about it yesterday, so but I really wanted to participate because I think hacking for the greater good is always a great thing to do. So what I'm presenting is an app I call the Helping Hand application. It's built on Express and Vue.js as well as a couple partner technologies, which I'll go into detail with. And part of the reason that I built this application here was because you would hear on the news about certain situations, for example, like New York hospitals using trash bags because a lack of equipment was provided, right? These are really people on the front lines that are really risking their health for the sake of the greater community. And my significant other actually works in the medical industry as well. So, as her fiance, of course, I'm a little bit worried about them not having enough supplies to protect themselves. So this is why, we sort of came up with the Helping Hand application where providers at different hospitals and locations can either ask other healthcare institutions that have a lot of resources or even crowdsource towards people, normal individuals that want to provide resources such as masks, gloves, hand sanitizer for really their use. So here we have the app in question where, I can say I'm either a healthcare provider, that I actually want to list my hospital, or I'm an individual that wants to donate. So if I'm an individual that actually wants to donate, I could either have the chance to create my own account here, as well as just directly go donate, as you can sort of see here. So if I wanted to donate pieces of equipment to this use case, what I essentially would do here is just pick the item I actually want to donate. So for example, I'd say I want to donate masks. I would put a name, myself, that I want to donate. I'd also put my geolocation, and what this will do is find hospitals. The concept, the algorithm's definitely not perfect, since this was a one-day sprint. But the idea is it will find the hospitals that are closest to me that I could either drive to, or shipping would be really quick, right? Here probably would help if I put the right location. California, I can say, how many masks can they expect from me, and I can also say, an estimate of how long they should wait for it. So here I'd click donate, and then, it would find, it would really find this hospital, at Stanford is really the closest to me. So I'm actually going to let them know help's on the way, and I'm actually going to use this for another section later. But here, let them know a helping hand is on the way. So I'll click on that, and that'll actually notify the doctor at Lucille Packard Children's Hospital that help is on the way. And we can sort of see that if I actually register as said doctor. Now, there should be a verification process for medical practitioners, but since, I myself am not a medical practitioner, right, it'd be sort of hard to, demo that. So I'm going to do Andrew Stanford. Andrew Stanford. At geektech.com, zip code, my license number, and I can create this account. And then the next step is I'll be asked to sort of log in here. I can sort of see my dashboard. Now, I can see specifically, has anybody tried to make any donations? And it looks like Andrew Van Beek wants to supply a mask type of 26, and my hospital can expect that in 11 days. Now, if I want to let other folks know that, like, hey, wait a minute, you know, we're actually doing quite fine in terms of our mask supply, I can change that here, as well as change a mailing address for them to sort of send it to me, right? So if I click submit here, you know, this is going to go directly to the database, and it's going to save that, like, our current mask supply is at 71%. Now, the interesting thing too is that, you know, other hospitals are going to be the institutions that have the most resources. So I might want to say, you know, I want to provide Central Valley General with, you know, some resources, since I have so many masks, right? So I can donate as a medical practitioner as well, right? So what I can do is I can say, you know, let's donate some gloves, right? And then it's already filled out for me since I'm already logged in, and we're going to send them 44 gloves, and, you know, they're pretty close, so we're going to say 7 days to ship. And we're going to let them know that help is on the way. And it's actually going to be the same flow as last time. So, like, we can even take a look at the database. Is that, you know, just for the sake of time, if we take a look, you know what, we can always log in as them. So if I actually log in as that doctor, now we're going to log in as the second doctor, Andrew Van Beek, and I'm registering as this Dr. Van Beek. Central, geektech.com, and a zip code. Let's just say this is my PI number. I'm going to do Central Valley Hospital. I'm say create account. And now if I check who made donations towards me, I can sort of see both Dr. AVB as well as Andrew Stanford at Lucille Sanford has gave me 44 gloves and 33 gloves, right? So really, that's sort of the main concept, very early in its infancy, but I'd love to grow it out more if it could really help out people. Now, technologies I leveraged, the UI came from Creative Tim templates. The Okta free developer trial is what's powering identity and authentication. Firebase is holding my database and my models. And then I use the Clearbit free logo API to actually, you know, get all these, get the hospital logos. All right, thank you so much.